So I show that I'm recording and streaming. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Now it says we're live.
Shing bong dee dee bop.
Okay. Okie dokie. So, uh,
Game up or no?
it's about to be. I'm pulling in. We start off here, uh, in the village of Barovia. Everyone just went to sleep, or should I say, just woke up, from their first night. And here's the recap. So we arrived in Barovia. The party came, or I guess they woke up by the fireside. Everything had been snuffed out. All of your weapons and your armor, and anything that looked like it would be of a value. So anything with like gold inlays or any sort of ornate piece was taken from you. You no longer have it. You found your seedling, like a arms throwaway from the fire. And Valkithra has a belt on still that looked too tarnished to take. Uh, the party comes into the village of Barovia. You saw, or the party saw, oh man, what was his name? The dwarf that had been hung up in the trees. Uh, Greymon, son of
Like
Garland.
Gravok or something.
Yes.
There
Yeah.
you go.
And
Garland. It was Garland, son of Avon, I
it's
believe.
Greymon. Yeah, Garland, son of Greymon. So you saw him there. However, everything else, like after going to the church, everything else that you'd witnessed, other than the the landmarks and Garland, or excuse me, Greymon being hung up, seemingly didn't exist. Like none, when they went there, Yvonne wasn't there. They met a priest uh, within the basement where you fought Isabella von Kreshchov. There was there were screams, and there was something of like an anguished young man who had just claimed, going on and on and on about being so hungry and starving, and having hunger pains. And you could hear him as the party walked around to the church. They could hear him like climbing across the roof of the cellar down below, like and scratching at the floorboards. uh, and within that,
Right here.
the priest gave
Thank you, sir.
the party free reign to just kind of search the church and take whatever it is that they wanted. So there was a handful of things that the party grabbed. I'm not going to go over that part. Tyler,
I have one.
I got you, man.
uh,
I got you.
are you muting him?
Yeah, I did.
Sweet. I didn't know you had mod rights for that.
I do now, apparently.
Sweet. Okay.
No, you muted him for you. I can still hear him.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh shit.
I mean, same.
I guess I could fucking do it.
Same.
Hang on.
Different.
I could do it. We won't know when he's back. He can message me. He hadn't said shit. Anyways, so you guys, you went to the tavern. You met a couple of Vistani. Valkithra stole a letter. You met a guy named Ismark. Ismark, like hurriedly kind of invited everybody out. He could tell that you guys were different. He recognized that you weren't from Barovia, and he didn't want you to get into any trouble. So he hurried you back to his house, where you find that he is the son of the former Burgermeister, which is Transylvania's version of a mayor, essentially, but it's like a bloodline descent mayor. It's not an electoral. And then you find out that the Count Strahd von Zarevich is trying to turn his sister into a vampire so that they can live together in matrimony. She has claimed to not want to marry him or be with him in any way. However, upon searching the home, you found letters. You found love letters from Irina to the Count that were in her handwriting. And her brother, Ismark, the person that you found, told you that since she was a woman, she wasn't taught to read or write. And so the whole purpose of the letter being produced was that she was under a mind spell of the Count, and that he was essentially using her body to write himself these letters. later that night, he,
Real quick before that, she had 2 sets of bite marks on her.
Oh, yep.
And Strahd made it clear that if he were to bite her again, that she would be like under his spell forever.
Yeah, he would turn her at that point. She would become a vampire. On top of that, too, and Nat, you'll like this mechanic. Their walls were laden with ornate weapons, and so everyone essentially now has a weapon that is -1 to damage rolls, and on top of that, you have to roll a D100 for every successful strike that you have. And if you roll a 10 or less, the weapon breaks. And you no longer have it.
Shitty ass craftsmanship.
Yes. It's their ornate weapons, man. It's like Mall Ninja shit, but you know.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So, okay, and here's the part where I really want to see your face, Nat. I want to see your face
Okay,
when I say this.
Okay. Hey, it's on.
So her brother, right, comes and he tells you his excuse is that she doesn't know how to read or write because she was a woman. They didn't really teach her how to do all that shit. Count Strahd von Zarevich shows up in your inn room or in the foyer of your inn room where you're staying at, and he states, well, if she can't read or write, then how did I get these? And he throws several love letters, all of which read about the same. Yeah. He throws like 3 or 6 or something like that on the floor.
And then said he was like coming back to get the motherfuckers in the morning.
Yeah, he specifically stated, bring them with you, and the next time we meet, you better have them, and was incredibly threatening about it.
Otherwise, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, it was essentially, you better have these to give them back to me, or I'm going to kill you. Was the
So do we all have 3 letters?
there's 3 letters in total.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Say Valkithra picked him up. Maybe?
yeah, somebody had them. There was a brief kind of back and forth, but that's kind of where we left
I
off.
have them in my inventory,
had one, right?
but yeah, like we could have split them or.
Okay, yeah, if you've got them in your inventory, just go ahead and keep them. That's fine, as long as someone has them. That's the important part. And then the moving over into this session now, a half hour into the game.
Sorry.
You're good. I was late too. Don't worry.
Yeah, you were like.
We were all late,
Chilling.
Padre.
Everyone got dreams. There was something that everybody witnessed in their sleep after Count Strahd left. Has everyone read their message?
Yep.
Tight. So okay, yeah. Strahd shows up, basically says, "Hey, what about these fucking letters?" Got it.
Yeah.
And then we had a dream. Got it.
Yeah. Have you read your dream, Nat?
I have read
It may
my
not
dream.
be
Okay.
important, but Valkithra was pretty talking down to him.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah,
But,
Nat's dogs are cereal.
Valkithra essentially told Strahd that maybe the letters were written by Ismark and trying to downplay the fact that he thought that they were from Irina whenever they were really from her brother. So she was trying to stir the pot quite a bit. He also said that we could go kill him for him and bring her to him. And I tried to negotiate getting some equipment by quote unquote working for him, but he kind of balked at that and told me to go fuck off, and I went to sleep after that.
Him sleep.
Yeah. We should always know not to try and strong arm a vampire lord. Just saying.
Hey, he was asking me, man. He asked me to go do
Just
some
saying.
shit. I was just looking for assistance. That's all.
That time that Salt beat the game in 2 sessions.
That's what I told him. Dude.
Salt just said no, and Strahd was like, you know what? This
Yeah.
guy's kind of spitting facts.
He's fucking. He
right?
fucks, I guess.
This guy
She
fucks.
Yeah. All right. So we awake now. Give me a second. Let me pull up my notes here because I think I have dialogue for this.
Oh, Caspian, just so that you know, Omelet has said that scrolls are going to be class-based as well. So warlocks and wizards can cast intellect scrolls, clerics and paladins, and clerically scrolls with druids, etc., etc. So some of the scrolls that I think are in Brett's possession were mostly like holy ones, so he has those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them
So
all, but I can also cast all of those
classes
things,
that
so.
classes that use divine powers to cast magic have access to divine scrolls. Same for arcane. So
Yeah.
wizard gets whatever fucking bard has, and warlock's kind of the toss-up one, but I doubt we'll run into any warlock scrolls. So
Got it.
okay, so you guys
Mind if
wake
I
up.
interject real quick?
Go ahead.
Can someone else make sure to take notes? Because I don't think I'll be able to take notes.
I got
There's also
I appreciate it. Guys.
there's a document. I tried to take really good notes in there last time, Nat. But there's a Word document I think everybody got invited to.
I did not, but that's all good. It's okay.
Okay, I think I did. You might check again. We'll check after the game.
Did it happen like
I said
recently?
we take.
I
Uh,
still
no,
haven't
it
added
was-
my stuff.
it was
but I
like
have a
2
bunch
weeks
of
ago.
shit.
Yeah, I requested access like today. So
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then, yeah, no, you still don't have
no
access.
worries, no worries.
I say we take a vote for note taker. I vote Trevok.
Yeah. All right. So it shall be written. So it shall be done.
I'm just
Trayvok is
saying,
the.
I sent you
the
an
more
link
online
on
resources
it.
I try to leverage, the more you guys break up. So that's all. I'm trying to say.
Ah, I got you.
Because I'm
Ah,
not
you're
at
good.
home, so.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, this is gonna suck. Okay. So you guys.
I can do it on an iPad.
You guys kind of notice the faint light through the fog start to kind of shine through some of the, I guess, some of the poor craftsmanship of this upstairs inn, and you can kind of start to recognize that today is morning. And on top of that, outside of your room, you kind of hear the hustle and bustle of each other kind of groaning and, kind of like self-questioning and trying to have some kind of external internal dialogue to match the two things together. So at this point in time, you are all free to wake up. Brett, you notice underneath the door there has been an item slid under, and it's a musical flyer, and it says Rictavio the Great now performing in Valakai.
I'll pick that bitch up.
Okay.
We already saw Rick Tavio, by the way. He was in the tavern that we were in whenever we went in there and was getting drinks bought for us and stuff.
Yeah, look at Salt putting shit together. Yes, Rictavio was the name of the performer that came on when the three guys by the fire stepped out and started talking a bunch of shit, calling you guys
Oh,
knife
that's right.
ears, and they called Trayvok a
was-
broom handle, and
Yeah. What was the name of that place? Or the performance?
it was
Rictavio.
Rictavio the Great, and it's in the city of Valakai, Vallaki, or Valaki, Valakai, whatever. I've heard it pronounced both ways in all of my research, so I'm cool with either.
Okay. Was witness to racial slurs. Got it.
Yeah, if they would, I'd have to go back. Let me check my notes. I can be specific as to what it was that he called you.
No,
Well,
that's
he
cool.
called the
I got it.
party because
No, that's
you're
cool.
all
No, that's-
you're
no,
all
hey,
half out.
I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good.
Called the Carfax.
Yeah, he says this place is turning into a haven of child takers, knife ears, and talking brooms. And then he spits on the ground and walks out.
I mean, probably shouldn't have been in session one. Them fighting words. Okay, we're waking up.
We did steal from him, so.
No, that was
I
different.
tried.
Yeah, that was
Different
different.
people. Well, fuck those people too. No.
Okay, so first order of business when you guys left off is Mark Kolyanovich had asked you to come in the morning to help set up the funeral for his father, Kolyan Endurovich. And since you guys have the letters in possession, I will remove these on the floor. Brett, are you picking up the flyer?
Yeah, I'm not like I don't see the
see shit.
tavern or anything. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
duh,
can't see it.
We're still
dude.
waiting
Yeah,
on
hang on, my
We're still,
bad.
it says waiting on GM.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. All right,
Struggling,
cool.
man. It's the COVID brain.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
brain.
Being
Oh, yeah.
picked up and taken somewhere.
Yeah. He should be coming in now. I'll have to double
hell
check if I have to give everybody. No, it doesn't because I see Brett moving his.
Yeah,
See
I can move
Trayvok
mine.
moving his.
yep.
See.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
not-
saved.
I am not here.
Oh, I
Uh,
disappeared again.
I
Damn it.
got you, and I'll pull you out of there, Tyler.
Oh, also, pro tip, Brett. I think you told me this, but you can lock your like field
There
of
we
vision because sometimes when you move your character, at least when I move mine, the roof like spawns back in or repopulates. But you can lock your field of vision.
You can lock that little green arrow thing. Unlocks
Yeah, that
the
will stop doing that.
locks the top down. From sliding.
Yeah,
Okay,
can you put that in the Discord, please?
Yeah.
I would love to lock that thing in place.
yeah, I think all you have to do is
Yeah, I'll
click
show you.
you just there's a little lock next to the green diamond. You just have to click it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
Aha.
Net, are you able to
Oh,
view
yes.
your thing, your character?
Yes.
Okay.
All set. And I'm glowing now. They made the little tokens glow now.
There I am.
Cool.
All
Thank
right,
you
so
for opening the
everybody
door.
can move and such.
So yeah, I'll pick that flyer up and walk out. Well, it seems that racist fella has invited us to see his show.
What racist one?
I'll show him the flyer.
Oh, was he the racist? He was the performer, I think.
Yes,
I
I
don't
think the
know.
racists were the ones that walked out. They were fucking drunk as shit.
Oh,
believe Octavio was an elf or half elf.
oh. I stand corrected.
So what is it? Do we go for this or what?
Who has the flyer? Can Fan kind of give it a glance over?
Yeah, hand it to whoever the fuck
See
wants
what
it.
time, like if there's like a specific time.
Just
Yeah, all it says is now performing in Valakai.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we could go see this Octavio fella. Says he is performing in the city of Valakai, but I do not know where that might be.
Ask the locals. They are not kind, but starts there.
We can try.
We do have allies now. We could ask Ismark or Irina, perhaps.
Yeah, mayhaps they know. A good map.
Right.
Perhaps a safe travel and a trail.
Aren't we supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to bury somebody, I think.
I'm supposed to check on some lady.
Yes. There was a lady on the way to the Burgermeister's place. You were supposed to stop and check in on her.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get that done. I'm going now.
I'll go with you. Or Elion
Let's
will.
just stick together. It makes no sense to split up now.
Alright, well.
Then we agree to all go together then.
Alright, well, I appreciate you guys coming. I was gonna come here right after, but let's go.
Yes. Let's go.
I don't even know what the stairs are.
Yeah, there's a way for me to turn on a flashlight, and I don't remember how to do that. It's on builder mode.
So, is that we're cool to make our way to the that house?
Mm-hmm. Going down the stairs, if you hold shift, or if you click your token and then use your WAS and D keys, it's quite a bit easier to traverse downstairs.
Did something. All right, I'm blocking the stairs. I'm getting out of the
No,
way.
you're good. I think I see what's going on.
You see what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
I think I got you.
Let's see if I could just go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody keep bringing them on. I'll just keep moving you down.
Thank you, yeah. Slight
Okay,
assistance needed.
It's all good. There we go, Brett. Hey,
well,
insult.
Than's gonna kind of, pause. He sees the food out. He's gonna kind of, sniff it as he goes by. Maybe slow down, see if anyone else is, hungry.
Hey,
The-
Game Master, I'm really sorry I made my token disappear.
Oh, okay.
Got a little chase on me.
Here
It's
we
all
go.
good. Let me see if I can
drunk
find
dwarf.
you.
Roll to see if you tumble down the steps and die.
I wonder if he went
Yes,
down.
let me roll dex to see if I tumble down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, roll dex, bro. Let's see what's
Mm.
happening.
All right, here we go. Where's my roll 20? Roll 20. I need my character sheet, right?
Yes.
No, you.
Dang,
Well,
sorry, I thought I had this all
yeah.
up.
I need to get it up too. Give me 1 second. I gotta find. The thing's gonna show up in like 2 hours. Watch.
Sorry. Had to let the wife in. Her car broke down, bad
Uh-oh.
battery, and then somebody
Dangerous.
fried the computer trying to jumpstart it. So she
Whoops.
Hell, you do that?
Fun.
Yeah.
Long story short, don't use a jump box if you don't know what fucking poles to attach the cables to.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't you just attach it to your vehicle? It's dumb.
Yeah, well, Lexus is paying for it, so
Oh, cool.
I don't
There you go.
mind it, but still.
Sweet name drop there. It's good.
Even though we bougie over here.
That's my next character's name.
Oh, yeah.
Lexus. Well, I mean, we have to keep with the
Treyvok
trend.
very gracefully goes down the stairs.
Nice. Yeah, hang on. Let me get that up really quick. Roll 20. I gotta make sure
And Trayvon.
not to do this so we don't dox
I'm wasting all
ourselves.
my awesome rolls on stupid bullshit.
That's how it's
Roll
done.
Dice
You know
will
what I mean?
fate.
I don't
Yeah.
remember which house it was.
Damn, that is a good ass. Who rolled a boob? A 1D 8008.
Wow.
Mhm.
Assault.
Yeah, you should be able to move now that you've cartwheeled your way down the stairs. You managed to land at the bottom on your
Yeah.
feet, and you just kind of stop for a second, and you're like, oh, and you kind of just stretch your back with a slight pop, and then just kind of raise your hands up like a ta-da.
Morning.
Yeah.
Where's my emotes?
Nat, are you able to come down the stairs, bro?
How do I go down the stairs?
I
do
got
not
you.
understand these stairs.
Give me a second.
Kind of
So,
gets stuck.
here,
I tried to
shi-
to teleport and it didn't work out.
Shift click your
I
character,
got it.
right?
I got him.
And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
well, yeah, but you need to figure it out.
Oh,
Oh,
know,
you have
which
to
one.
you have to shift click.
So
Yeah.
shift click it, and then
then-
move your slider down so you see the first floor, and
Right.
then you'll be able to free place your character, and you just like kind of put them at the bottom of
Let
the
me go
stairs.
ahead and try that out real quick.
Okay,
Look
yeah.
at Brent
let's do
fucking
that.
dropping the fucking.
Yeah, that's
The knob.
That's how I do it. I find
Yeah.
it pretty easy.
Okay,
Straight.
so the food that's out on the counter is cold. Looks like maybe it's been out for a little bit, but it doesn't smell off and it doesn't smell terrible. It's it's almost like an apple pie kind of, but it's more of a tart. Like it's kind of a breakfast food, like something they had put out just to kind of, for everybody the next morning. Oh shit! Do they have a hide volume there? What is happening? Why does everybody keep disappearing right there?
We don't.
He went back
WTF.
upstairs.
Oh,
he was
okay.
testing it, I
No,
think.
I tested it out.
Oh,
Thanks,
okay.
Brent. Okay, go ahead.
And I was like, dude, I don't think I have a hide volume anywhere in this building. Why is everybody disappearing?
I think I'll lean up to the barkeep and say, Vasakai, village, city, do you know anything of it? We were going to go see Rictavio again.
So he
Vanakai.
just looks back and he's
Vanakai.
like, do you mean Vanakai?
Yes, we do mean
Yeah, that one.
Valakai.
I do not
Boy, that
suggest
lad.
that you go to Valakai alone. You should find a party to take you to Valakai. Old Svalich Road, dangerous.
Right. Is this food for like everyone or?
This food come with room. You may take piece of tart and eat. The woman over there, Priscilla, she make it, and he points to this lady right here.
Oh, thank you so much. Helm blessed thee. She
Right.
takes a piece.
He just kind of, not really knowing who Helm is, he just kind of looks at you and nods a little bit. He's like, yes, sure, what, fine, you take tart.
Do not try to
They-
show them any form of culture outside of the area. It is, how you say, a little rude. They do not know what you talk about.
It is fine. We meet lots of foreigners. It is fine, foreigner. It is fine. Here, take tart, and
Yes.
he kind of keeps
Well,
like
where
plating it,
from
and handing
is
it out.
rather accustomed to say such things to show that you are rather grateful for such an act.
Insight check on the tarts.
Yeah, I mean you can go ahead and roll if you want.
Yeah, but Trevok is just like, all right, thanks, Yoy, and takes one and stuffs it in his mouth.
Okay, yeah, I mean nothing
I like
happens.
looking at it.
16.
What's your insight? We've been doing our rolls
Plus
in roll
Yeah.
20.
Oh, in roll 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
just 'cause
16 plus 1.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'll do it
don't
next
you
time.
don't notice anything wrong with them. I mean, they seem fine. Like I said, they're a little cold, but they smell pretty strongly of cinnamon and apple. They're a little flowery, kind of when you bite into them, but not necessarily in a bad way.
Well, Kithra would grab a tart, but watch everybody else intently. And as they start to eat and nibble, and one of them scarfs one down, she goes ahead and takes a bite.
They,
Yeah, you would totally watch Trevok just scarf one down.
he kind of like watches your hesitation, and it's just like, "Go eat the heart. He's fine. He's fine." And then he'll like
Trevok's
even
don't mind if I do.
cut off a little piece for him. See, tart good, and then he just kind of eats it.
Yeah.
You foreigners
Hell yeah,
are
it's munching.
skeptical.
Yeah. Then seeing Trevok just like immediately down one, and he looks
I
okay after
like
a couple
skeptical foreigners. It is
Caspian
nice.
doesn't need one. Caspian puts it into his pack and says, "Full later. Not now."
Okay. Is there anything else we might get you?
I'm actually curious if you have any, let's say, bounties on people, animals in
Bounties?
the area, things that you want to pay people for slaying or bringing back.
No bounties. Though, if you wish, if you are good with sword, you may stay here. We give you 3, and the second he says 3, one of the women kind of like not necessarily growls, but is like he's like, I will give you 2 rooms. You have for free, as long as you protect blood on the vine.
Blood on the vine.
Very well, that's good information.
Yep, yes, we are kind. We like you foreigners here.
Trevok is
It
going to
seems
ask the
so.
barkeep, Oi, lad, do you know anything about the wailing lass down the road?
Oh, do you mean Mad Mary?
Ooh, let me check. my
Yes,
notes.
perhaps.
Mary, oi, yeah, Mary sounds familiar.
Yes, Mad Mary. There are many tales of Mad Mary, though none have been confirmed true.
I believe
She
Lord
is
Ismark
very
said something about
intriguing,
losing
yes.
a child.
Oh, Gertruda is gone, eh? That is a new one on me.
I believe that is why she wails all through the night. Do you
There
not hear
has
her?
been several reasons why Mad Mary has wailed throughout the night. How else would she be Mad Mary? It makes no sense. But for
Fair enough.
Gertruda, oh Gertruda, a sad, sad tale. It is said
Tell us of Gertrude.
some several winters ago. Let's see. It is hard to count winters. You understand. However, let's say that I am 45 winters old. Gertruda, perhaps 24 years old? Or 24 winters old? It is difficult. However, almost no one know Gertruda, yet everyone know of Gertruda. And even
Does
more.
anybody ask why Gertruda?
No, but I have heard where Gertruda before. So you are close, but you are not quite. Oh, what is the common word? You are not quite original, friend. But it is okay.
Oh, mm-hmm.
So I tell you, I would assume if she is crying this time, as she does through fits, if what Ismark has told you is true, then perhaps something has happened to Gertruda. However, the news is just that to me.
For the people who see her, if they see her, is she like, has she been beaten upon? Is she
Oh,
just...
no. Gertruda. How does one say this? Gertruda is young and quite beautiful. Big, blue eyes, dark hair. Very, very pretty. And with that, this lady over here see her kind of turn and just kind of give him a wide eye. And he kind of looks over and at her and he's just like, what? What do you mean? What is wrong? Where am I incorrect? And she just kind of goes back to like peeling apples, but kind of does it a little more angrily so as she does. And he kind of looks back at you and he kind of leans in and lowers his voice a little bit. And he goes, it would not surprise me if someone had come and taken Gertruda. Mad Mary is insane, and you must be careful of the things that she tells you, because she is certainly lying. However, if something has happened to Gertrude, then perhaps she will tell you the truth.
Does Mad Mary strike you as someone that would hurt Gertruda?
Oh, no. Mad Mary keep Gertruda inside. Every day, all days. Gertruda inside. Most people only catch glimpse. They catch small look at Gertruda. Very small.
Okay.
She stay in room. You know what I mean. She stayed in room. She stay inside.
Sure.
Not allowed to come out. That's part of why people call her Mad Mary. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay.
Wait, let me get this straight. Mad Mary has fits, but she
Yes.
has fits about this Gertrude.
Gertruda, yes.
Gertrude lives with Mad Mary,
Gertruda does live with Mad Mary, yes.
but yet no one knows about
Yes,
Gertrude.
you see,
Only of
Gertruda stay inside.
She stay inside.
Mother not let her go outside, like dog, right? Like dog. Like every day I must work bar. I go to leave, my wife yells at me. I cannot leave. But I stay here, I work the bar, I serve the tart, I serve the drink, I serve the wine, I serve the food. My wife know yet. I am safe. And much like Gertruda. Gertruda stay in room, mother happy, time to time, mother cry. It is strange. Mad Mary is very strange. Only meet her a few times. She's very crazy.
So you've seen Mad Mary, but never
More
Gertrude.
often, it would be delivering wine to the Burgermeister's house, and I see Mad Mary in the window, just past the blacksmith. Do you foreigners know of blacksmith?
Oi,
That's
yes.
what we saw her as
Aye.
well. In the home in the alleyway, she was wailing on inside, but the shutters were closed.
Yes. Mad Mary is mad. I don't know. I don't know how else to tell you. Mad Mary is crazy. It is what it is.
Oi, lads, we got 2 to check in on today. We got this Mad Mary, and then we have another that we were supposed to check in today. We're supposed to check back with Burgermeister and his.
Oh yes, you mean Ismark the Lesser? Yes. Okay. I recognize you now. Yes, I recognize you now.
Yes.
You were here with Ismark the Lesser yesterday, yes?
That's correct. Yes.
And you call him Burgermeister?
Is he not?
Is he not?
He is
That's what
the
he calls
son of the
himself.
Burgermeister.
Well, does it not pass on to him if the Burgermeister is
If-
dead?
Then who be current
If
Burgermeister?
Kolyan Endurovich were to pass, yes. But to my knowledge, Kolyan Endurovich is alive.
Oh.
Is there something I do not know?
Right. No, nothing for you to be concerned about, lad.
Are you sure?
Certainly. Shit. Do I need to roll bluff or something? Is there a
Yeah,
skill
yeah,
check
you
for
should.
that?
You
I'm
should probably
Shit.
go ahead and roll bluff.
Persuasion.
All right. Fuck. All right. Give me a sec. All right.
Is there any cup? Hold up. Is there any cups on, like cups of water or liquid on top of the bar top right now?
There's the one, but if you were to ask, he would produce you with something.
So there's just one right now. Can Thand clumsily backhand it and try and cause a distraction?
distraction from my bluff? Because hey, I'm sorry, I don't see bluff
Honestly-
on my skill check.
I
It's
mean-
deception.
If you want to try, yeah, deception would be better.
Oh, you're right. Shit, -1. All right, here we go. I'm gonna roll it.
Louis.
hush, girl.
Go ahead.
Oh, let's see it.
Alright.
Let's see it. Let's see it. 16.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Tell him what you're gonna tell him.
No, nothing for you to be worried about, lad. Just curious is all about your knowledge of the area is all.
Oh yeah, of course. You're a strange man.
We
foreigners.
apologize. This man introduced himself to us as the Burgermeister.
Oh
We
yes.
must have misunderstood.
It is like when you meet town doctor, but he is just friend to doctor. Like
Right,
like,
right,
like
right,
the
right.
doctor that look at teeth.
Hmm.
Right, what you
If
said.
someone hurt, you should still call doctor, right?
That's
Of
right,
course.
Yes.
Excellent.
I think there was just confusion. We just met him yesterday, and it was kind of on a whim.
Oh, of course. Anyways, tell Ismark to come back by. Rictavio has just gone back to Valakai. However, we do love having Ismark here, especially when he is paying for drinks.
We'll be sure to pass the word. Y'all don't happen to have like a map or know somewhere where we could get a map of the area, do you?
The Burgermeister might have map, yes. He just kind of like looks around for a second. And he says, we do not have map. No map here. This bar. You come, you want drink here, but no map here. Maybe people come, and they have map. You know, like people come and they
Right.
plot. Like if they go to Valakai. However, I can tell you, the Svalach Road, very, 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 very dangerous. Please, I like you foreigners. You seem like nice people, much nicer than the last group come through.
That's group.
Yeah,
Right.
yes.
Right.
See, we get new foreigners all of the time. All of the time, new foreigners. It seemed odd, however. We usually get them in groups of 8 or 10, and then that's it
Whoa.
for a while.
Why is there so much?
Raybach is side glancing everyone to his left.
Why is there so much travel to the area?
Oh, people love Barovia. Do you not love Barovia? People come in, claim a fog, talk about not being able to see sun, and then they come in, and they have a drink, and they love Barovia. The fire is warm, the food is good, the drinks are better. Blood on the vine.
Cold a little bit.
And the people are dead.
The people are dead. What do you mean?
Nothing.
I am alive. They are alive. You are alive.
There's a dwarf in Barovia that is turned to stone and hanging from a tree.
Oh, yes. No. We no fraternize with people like him. He's bad dwarf, bad foreigner. He just kind of
looks
waves his finger.
side-eyed at Trevok.
He just kind of wags his finger at you guys. He bad foreigner. He come in and he not like things. He very rude. He no pay
He didn't have your
bill.
drink.
He no like tart. He come in. He talk about count. These are things you do not do. You come here. You receive hospitality. You spit on boot. How kind is that? How would you like if I gave you the flea beds and I spit on your shoes after giving you nice tart and nice entertainment and atmosphere? It's rude, right? Rude.
I would be inclined to agree. That is a good.
Yeah, see,
Valid
Dwarf come.
I do have a question though. Why not, put him on a caravan and send him back through the fog? Why kill him? Why
Because
hang him? Why
no
turn
one
him to
leaves
stone?
the fog. We stay here. The fog keep good people here. Not let.
He's a bad person. He's kept here now forever.
Well, the fog let no one leave. We let the good ones stay.
Why? Yeah.
Don't
Alright,
worry.
lads. Well, I believe we may have gotten our
We-
fill of
we got a
food
bit
and
of a
schedule
schedule,
break.
right,
Perhaps
yeah,
of
we
we
course,
should be on our
it's
way.
daytime. You are
We
free
got
to go.
full day, right?
Yes, you are free to go. Ismark is good for your bill. And as I said, 2 free rooms. As long as you're ready to draw swords on all that may come and scare our patrons. Do we have deal?
Is that
Well, wait.
common? Hold on. Yeah, let's talk about the parameters of this situation
Free
before we
room.
agree. The
So
two of them as well.
long
There's a
as
whole.
we draw swords
It
People
is
break
and
like
the
the
turn.
guard,
scare
yes.
away.
Can
In
we-
turn, you get free food and free bed. I do not understand.
Oh,
If nothing
it's
comes, then you get
definitely-
free bed. If
fair-
something comes, you must fight.
Do things come often?
No,
On a scale 1 to 10.
a scale. You mean like what you weigh fruit on?
Precisely.
Oh,
Like if you had coins on one side and coins on another, how would they
Perhaps-
balance out?
Yes. What's the
a number of
equalization
attacks
number of that?
would be like 6 apples versus like 8 oranges.
Okay.
You have
so that's
oranges
about-
here.
You must do basics, not advanced. You must take it down. Start the original.
That
idea
is how
of
you
what they're
balance
trying to
scale. You want to
propose
know how
and
balance
go from
scale? I
there.
tell you, 6 apples and like 8 oranges.
Here is how
Treyvok
I see
Makes sense
it.
to me. It's
Treyvok
about,
is
it's
just
about
trying to
50-50
clarify.
to me, boys.
Sorry,
Here
Liz.
is how I
Go
see
ahead.
it from an experienced bounty hunter. How about if we bring you the ears of what we slay, you let us stay here for 2 days. If not, then we find a place to stay.
But what
Hey, lads,
do
let's
ears
not-
from somewhere else? They not attack here. I know I care not about ears from somewhere else.
But
you
said
go
that
to
we're
next.
all inside the fog. We
But
all
if you
love
go
Barovia.
to
We are
next,
here.
if you go to Valakai, and you clear their rats there and whatever issues they may have there, and you bring them back here, that does not help my inn. That
These
does not
I
people
help
mean,
are-
it
me.
makes it
these
so
people
that
That helps
are
they're-
safe
Valakai.
in mist. What? These people are safe inside the mist. They do not need anything to be killed. They just need protection. You
Yeah,
cannot bring
he
anything in.
there he
inside.
go. He gets it, and he puts his finger on his nose and he points to Caspian. He understand. He stay here. He understand.
We
If
I'm
they
not
come
asking
here,
him
they
to go
cause
kill
problem.
things. I'm just asking how often do you have issues here before we agree to something we may not be
Well, yes, and then
Quite over
and
our
then
heads
we
for.
talk about balancing scale. Yes, and I say it is
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
It is 5 apples to
Yeah.
8 oranges.
Yes. I think that's
That
about
balance
50-50. Doesn't sound great odds, boys.
It is what it is.
So-
We can either.
How
act
about
on
we
what
just
know
take
are
the
good.
offer and consider it for a moment? When can we get back to you on that?
Of course. You just let me know.
Of course,
Or
of
one
course.
one of these 3 fine ladies. They tell you. If they're issue, they let you know. If your room and board is free, they definitely let you know. We run
appreciate it.
good business here at Blood on the Vine.
Ian, do these 3 women give me Fates vibes? I like.
Fates
are they the 3
vibes?
Fates? Are they the 3 Fates?
No. There is so the one thing about the 4 of these people is that you can kind of tell based on their models, they're all very brightly colored, very they wear a lot of gaudy clothing. Where if you'd been here for the last session, you would notice that there's a stark difference in clothing types based on commoner type. So these 4 people happen to be very well clothed. Like they would blend in with another commoner type that wouldn't be the kind that would be shoveling shit in a pasture.
Gotcha.
I'll leave that for someone in the party to translate instead of me just telling you directly.
Are their eyes just as dead as everybody else's?
No, these people are very vibrant. Even, I mean, down into the personality, you could tell by talking to him the highs and the lows of his voice, and
Okay.
he's very animated.
I believe we'll go check in with this mock then, and
Oh,
if we
yes.
need rooms later, we'll
Of
maybe
course.
come
Would
back
you
and
like
see
take
about the
him
protection.
tart? Ismark the Lesser love tart.
Oi, lad, yes.
All right.
Trevok, take extra tart.
Here, you take the rest of the tart. And he just hands you
Yeah.
like a half of a tart.
All right, I got a half of a tart.
Yeah. It's in like some kind of shitty like aluminum foil, which I'm aware they don't have. It's like some shitty like non-reusable
We'll
thing. He
just-
just like folds
Yeah,
it over.
it's in
on
some kind of
itself.
containment. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Half a tart inside some kind of.
And it's not gonna reach us, Mark, anyway. Trevok's gonna down that shit later. I
He's
feel it.
gonna eat that shit on the patio.
Hey, let me roleplay.
All right, I think were we gonna stay here? We're gonna go to Ismark. We're gonna check out the chick's house again.
Lads, we gotta check in with Ismark and we gotta check in on Mary per Ismark's orders.
Sand, where do we have to go?
Ismark was just outside to the left, and then
Either
down
way,
an
lads,
alleyway.
it'd be this way.
It seems he knows where he's going.
I'm trying to get rid of the fucking rock.
We're gonna play.
I think you can click it
kickball
and then
with the
right click
dice.
it.
Yeah, I did. This is waiting for the. It says Dwarf Warrior. Yeah, I do. Dwarf Warrior. I'd
Nope.
like to open the door. Oh, look, there's someone standing outside.
It
Oh,
is
look
time
at that.
you woke. It is
Oi,
good
lad.
How is
Is
everyone?
this Ismark?
Yes,
this
this
is
is
the
his
same
mother.
model, right?
Hey, Ismark.
I was coming to wake you.
It's
Lad, we were
We-
just talking about you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
was.
hi. Morning.
Come. Let us go.
we were gonna check on Mad Mary, I think.
No. Come.
Oh.
All right, Trevok is following him. Do-do-do-do.
So you will see here, Bildred Mercantile. It is.
I scream whenever I get in the sun and act like it burns me, and then I laugh and I keep
He's-
walking.
Immediately turns and looks at you.
Oh, just testing the waters.
Yeah,
and
right,
as you
lad.
pass this,
That might be the only time that everybody sees like Val Kithler like act out like she's gonna do something weird,
Mhm.
but that's just the one time she does it.
as he passes by here, the weeping of the woman is stopped, but you hear no sounds. It's still quite early, so he just kind of turns back
This
and
is
he
where
looks at you.
Trevok is gonna like very obviously like he's on a bicycle making hand signals in traffic. Like gonna just point very strongly with his left hand, like pointing at the door, like, hey.
He turns back and he kind of pushes his fingers to his lips and he goes, "Shh, she must still be sleeping." I don't remember what
Well,
voice
why
I
don't-
used for Ismark.
Trayvon, why don't you give him the tot? You could hand it to him now.
Hey, Ismark lad. Would ye care for half a tart?
What, a whole half? Hmm.
Yes, we already had our share.
I take quarter. I save half for Irina. And with that, like, he just
right, lad.
kind of like
So he takes it.
snatches this up,
Hands it over.
and then everybody goes in here.
Lip.
Okay.
And,
Do I need to read this description again? Guess I should. Nah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
you can.
Like,
The
If you want
description of
to,
the house?
if you have it real quick.
With the rose bushes and all that?
yeah. Give me just 1 second here. Nah, I can't find it. That's all right. Well, I don't want to bog it down on that. All right, so let me swap boards here.
It was only slightly noticeable to anyone that may have been watching that Trevok was somewhat hesitant to give half of the entire half of that to Ismark, but nevertheless gave it up.
Okay, and Nat, this is where
Yes.
your audible oohs and ahs come in because this is a completely custom piece that I did. This is
Good for
Not
you,
something
there,
bad.
bud.
Ooh, look at this shit, yo! This shit is the hotness.
It is a building. Why are you making all this noise? Everybody comes the fuck down.
everybody should be able to move their characters.
I am once again. Oh, never mind. I am here.
Okay,
I cannot move my token.
I've got to figure out how to move.
Kithra would have given Trayvok a pat on the back as he handed it over, as reluctant as he seemed.
And he looks back and he's like, "Come inside quickly."
Nod.
I cannot. I am still paralyzed.
Oh,
At the
shit.
gate.
He's
The
a
gates.
vampire.
They hold me.
Whoa. The gate
Wait,
they
who was
hold
it?
me.
Nate, what character are you getting?
Is Nat.
I'm Caspian.
Yeah.
Caspian? All right, so Caspian wasn't necessarily cognizant during our last session, right?
Right.
No.
All right, so Chuck is going to walk over to this painting and just be like, "Oi, this be the painting I tried to lift and I shit me pants."
I see. And Caspian looks at you and then looks right back at the rest
He's
of the group.
still
like,
wearing those shitty pants.
Dan is just nodding his head like,
Am I
No,
still
he-
technically
no,
wearing
no,
shitty pants?
no.
Oh no,
No,
that's
that
right.
was
Yeah,
his
no,
halfling pants.
yeah,
and
he
Ismark
went and
brought him
got
his own
you. That's
pants.
right. Yeah, no, you're wearing
All
human
right.
pants, and they're way too long
All
and
right.
too tight.
They're way too long, rolled up at the bottom. That's right. All right. So
No.
Trevok is wearing human pants that are too long, so they have a long cuff at the bottom that have been rolled up.
Okay, and for the first time, Irina just kind of. Actually, hang on. Give me a second. Because we have a new token. Because we were supposed to have customized tokens for
Hey,
Irina. We have a
customized
new.
tokens.
We have a new Irina Koyana. Because
wow.
we will re-meet the old token again later on. Okay.
Good morning, my lady.
Yes. Hello, friends.
Say, girl, what's up?
Oh wow.
Oh, hi,
very
Trevor.
smooth.
So,
I see you've decided to don your warrior armor.
yes, it is customary for funeral. Wear fine garb.
Lord Ismark, I noticed that the bartender did not know of your father's demise.
Did you tell him of our father's passing?
Oh, to be honest, we may have let it slip, but it might have been covered just fine. Just a misunderstanding in Barovia from new people that don't know any better of the hierarchies.
We will need to go soon. who wishes to
No,
help me
lad.
carry my father.
Oh shit. That's right.
Well, Thad's gonna help. You know.
I guess I'll help as well. I've buried many before.
Trevok offers to help as well. Trevok is like, "Oi, lad, I help you carry your fallen father."
And did you were wanting to do something with the painting, but you got distracted about shitting your pants? Was there something you wanted to do?
I mean, like I guess it's not important now. I mean, I guess it might still be important now, but
I mean, if you want to do
given
it,
the
go for it.
circumstances,
Whatever it is you're trying to
he would
do.
not. Well, okay. So, all right. In that case, after Trevok kind of mentions to Caspian, like, "Oi, this be the painting that I shit myself," blah blah blah. He's gonna attempt again to lift the painting off the wall and turn it so that it is facing the wall and not facing them.
What are you doing, friend?
Lad, I be turning this painting around. It looks suspicious. It gives me the creeps, and it made me shit myself.
Everybody,
Last
go
time.
ahead and give me a perception check.
I will do this. I will do this thing.
Yes.
If
No,
anyone else wants to do it,
I was gonna say, I'm gonna give that option to everybody just in case Nat fucks it up.
18.
18.
17.
Okay.
Wait, so Trevok gets to roll perception too?
Yeah, everybody gets
I
to roll
got a
perception.
19.
God damn, look at
Damn.
everybody with a hot hands tonight.
Yeah, damn. Started off
Alright.
nice.
Wait, can you see it? Where are you seeing this at?
I'm watching it on Roll20.
Am I in the campaign?
No.
God
Did I
damn
not
it,
get
Nat.
that link? Hey, yo, look. I
God damn it,
got
Nat.
the pin. I got the pin message. I got this. I'm gonna take care of it.
Perception.
Everybody else rolled super hot. And what did you say?
Except for Trevok.
What did you say yours was, Nat?
18.
18. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother excluding Trevok from this, and he's close enough that he would kind of catch it too. You guys all kind of feel like a super unnerving presence from this photo. Like as you kind of get closer to it, it seems to feel like weirder and weirder and weirder, and it's almost like its eyes kind of follow you around the room without moving, but you can feel its gaze upon you wherever you go within this room, as if it were watching you.
So it tracks.
Its
Got it.
eyes
I
don't
agree with the
move, but you
dwarf.
ever like have you ever seen
Trayvon,
those
turn it
paintings where it's
around.
like every time
The eyes
wherever you
move.
look at it, the motherfucker's looking
Yeah.
back at you? It's like that.
Got you.
All right. So
I'll
Trevok,
help you. I don't like
Trevok is Trevok is about to roll strength. He grabs it by both sides of the painting, and he clenches his butt cheeks this time so he
Yeah, I
doesn't
was
shit
gonna
himself.
say, here we go. He's
And
gonna
he is
shit his
totally
pants
gonna
again.
roll strength right now and try and turn this fucking painting around. All right, strength. Come home, big bucks, no whammies.
Oh dang! You pick it up and you turn it around, and the back of it looks normal, but yeah, you flipped it around now, and
But now the painting is no longer facing us.
the presence within the room is still there. However, you no longer feel it upon you. You just feel it like kind of within the air. It's not before it was something that you could almost feel like its eyes on you, kind of just like a slow, like dragging finger kind of just around you at different points in time. And now you just can kind of still feel its darkness within the air. And at that point, Ismark looks at you. Why you turned a picture of the counts around? I do not understand. That is a nice gift.
It's a bit
Lad,
spooky.
there be something spooky going on with this painting. I just feel better with it turned the other way is all.
We have more important items to tend to.
Yes,
It
lad,
is
lad,
fine.
lad. Yes, we
will
we
fix
help you
later.
move your fallen father.
Okay. So with that, he just kind of turns around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely, and you're never coming around.
Yes.
Okay. So everybody's okay.
I hate to do this, Ian, but you're gonna have to drop that link for the campaign. I
Okay.
can't find it anywhere.
Give me a second. So everybody's just coming through. Give me 1 second.
Did you send it through a private message?
Dude, you have a. Give me a second.
Talking about Google Doc? Oh,
What?
you're talking
Roll
about the
20.
Telspire?
Yeah, roll
No,
20.
yeah, the roll
No,
20.
Oh, roll
No,
20.
So
oh,
it
roll
should be on
20,
here.
not D&D Beyond. Roll 20. No, I got that. Never
Struggling,
mind. Sorry,
bro.
sorry. Struggle bus.
You're all good, homie.
All good.
You're all good, homie.
All good. It's all bleeding together at this point.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say there's like 1,001 different like there's
and we
a
use
Salt
4
was
of them.
showing-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Salt was showing me there's a new like Tailspire essentially coming out as
Yeah.
well, and the new D&D is releasing their own online.
Oh, that's
thing
so
soon.
fucked. I don't want to get into that because we'll say that for after the thing
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's,
Yeah.
that's an
We
ordeal.
will debate. We'll debate
Yeah,
because it's some bullshit.
yeah, it's some bullshit. All right.
All right.
So he just kind of grips the head here, and he kind of pulls it off, and everybody will kind of take their time. I guess you'll each grab your spaces,
Yeah.
and
I
we'll-
guess we'll do 2 on each side.
yeah, sure, it works.
While everyone's preoccupied with that, can I have Valkithra sneak upstairs?
Yeah, if you want to. Roll because Irina's still standing out here, so you're gonna
Irina's
need to
still up.
roll.
I figured she was watching most of the others go in there whenever I was sneaking around the pillars and stuff.
But
over
she's
here.
gonna watch. You just came out of the room. She's gonna watch you leave the room, and then probably kind of keep an eye on whatever it is you're doing.
I'll still try.
Because you. Okay. All right. All right. Roll a stealth check.
Oh,
All right. Let me see if I beat it. Oh, she doesn't notice you.
Ooh.
damn.
Damn, nice.
All right. Give me a second because this is gonna take.
Big
This is gonna take some shit
boy.
away from me. Give me a
Nice.
second.
Stare it right at.
Well done.
Look at this motherfucker splitting the party.
Yeah, right. Rule number
Garbage.
1, dude.
Garbage human being.
So just so you know, Caspian, all of this is he's got everything hidden with hidden zones. So as we walked in, he revealed the statues to us in the staircase. Then we walked through the doors into the room that y'all are in, and he revealed all that stuff as well.
Yeah, that was all
Mhm.
hidden
So-
before.
Nobody's gone upstairs yet, so I'm thinking like, let's go upstairs, see what
That's
the fuck's
right.
going on.
We didn't,
Yeah.
we didn't go in there last session.
All right. I'm down with this.
I'm
Yeah,
doing.
so
I'm
yeah,
doing
if
my
you, like-
diligence as a DM. Y'all deal with it.
No, you're
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, even if you like move your
You're doing
green
a great
slider
job
up
so
to
far,
like the
Ian.
second floor, you won't see shit. It's just blank, but it's filled with stuff, I'm sure.
Blank as fuck, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well,
And mind you, we're gonna pause everybody downstairs because I literally can't be
Yeah.
at 2 places
oh yeah,
at
no,
once.
yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead and pause this.
Mom pauses this.
I sixed it.
I'm gonna grab a drink actually. I'll be right back.
Pauses
So
this.
Valkithra is just gonna kind of be on the second floor. She's gonna check some doors.
Okay.
Mostly looking for things that seem valuable that she could get away with that wouldn't be like some sort of like family heirloom or something like that, like spare coins that might be lying around. This
Mhm.
family seems very rich. They seem very ingrained in the history. So maybe any type of books that might indicate some history of the manor, like who all the Burgermeisters were, maybe like an ancestry or something similar to that, to see if she can't glean anything more from Ismark or Irina.
Okay.
Maybe some things that she could learn in their back end that might help them, like what their plight is against Strahd, how long he's been here ruling, things of that nature.
Okay.
Quick AFK. I have to grab some food. I apologize.
Yeah, you're good. No, now's the perfect time.
Nobody cares what's upstairs.
All right. So where
True.
you gotta move around. You gotta find some shit.
Oh yeah, I think I'll just casually like check every door, like give it a little tug, see if anything's locked or anything of that nature.
Okay.
Give it a tug.
You'll find that none of these doors are locked.
Okay.
And apparently to open this door for you. There we go. And give me 1 second. Boom, boom, ka-chow. Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome. I don't have to delete the hide volume. I can just reveal everything. It's amazing. Okay,
Oh,
so-
yeah,
There you go. So this looks like what, like a meeting room of some sort?
Something like that.
I see some books off on this side. I'll give them a cursory glance, see if there's names. If I flip the book open, see if there's any scribblings that might describe in the first couple of pages what it is.
Irina looks at Caspian. She says, well, wasn't that another? Nat,
What do you mean?
where is the woman? The woman that was with you. Where did she go?
I do not know of who woman. And Ian, forgive me, but what woman? Did we have a woman that was following us around?
Yeah,
I think it's
Valkithra.
that one.
The
Valkithra,
Oh,
lady
my character
upstairs,
is a
bro.
woman.
Fuck. Yeah, of course.
Also, you have access to the Word document now.
Perfect. Thank you. That is a good question. Weren't you watching her? I was busy watching the chocolate fox move the coffee.
Perhaps she step outside. And she just
Yes,
kind of goes back to watching everybody. All right, so you said you grabbed a book and you put it in your inventory.
No,
or
I
you
just
reading
want to flip them over. Like essentially just open the first couple of pages and like just give a cursory scan over the top of it, see if it like has a name.
Is there
if
a
it has like a
book on
forward
that
page.
table? I don't see anything on
I
that table.
see 2 books on the table.
Do you? They're not showing up for me
Yeah.
for whatever reason. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, there
purple
they are.
one
Okay, yeah,
and a
yeah, yeah,
black
yeah.
one with red.
Yep. So
Ian, well, yeah,
the purple one you see is like a history of Barovia, and the other one is kind of like the lineage, the Durovich lineage. And so it's
that's the Burgermeisters, right?
yeah,
The
yeah, 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 yeah,
Durovich?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
So
take
the
that book.
way, okay, yeah, the way that they're named is it's typically if it's a woman, it's usually the first name of their father, and you add Yana on to the end of it as their last name. And then with the males, you add Ovich typically onto the end of it, and you make that their last name. So it's Izmar Kolyanovich and Irina Kolyanovich.
how do you spell Koyanovich?
Kolly is basically how it spells. Yonivich. Kolyanovich.
Kolyanovich.
I forgot it for a second. I was hoping that I was like, it's just how it spells, man. Just write it down.
That's without me, comedy.
All right, so you're gonna pocket that book then?
Pocket the book,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna slink my way back out and go to the next room and give it a push.
Okay, give me a second because you should have just disappeared.
I did indeed.
Okay, do me a favor. Go ahead and roll another stealth check.
All right. I rolled the same shit.
Oh shit! So,
wow.
Irina kind of looks up and slowly makes her way to the stairs.
Would I be able to hear her coming up the stairs?
As she gets towards the top, yeah. Oh shit! The roof. We don't need no water. Let this
Let the motherfucker burn.
Okay, and she gets up here to the top and she says, "Hello, is anyone up here?"
Oh yes, it is me, Valkithra.
She said, "Who?" And she like hurries and kind of peeks around. What are you doing here? Why are you in my father's meeting room? The door is open.
Well, The meeting room? Oh yes, of course. That was just the first door I tried. I was looking for the ladies' room.
Oh yes, you need a bedpan.
I didn't want to alarm anybody else. My stomach after having that tot is really just making it grumble.
You may use my bedroom. Or my
Oh, okay, that would be perfect.
give me 1 second here. Doop, beep, beep. You may use my pen. It is over there on the other side of bed. Over there.
Thank you so much.
No, if it's were anyone else, I would tell the dirty men to get out of my room.
Oh, you can't imagine how comfortable that makes me feel.
Oh, that's gross.
Well, I meant as in like I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed if she's standing watch kind of thing, you know. I'm gonna go check her little table over here too
just
first.
keep robbing her shit.
Just keep fucking robbing shit, yeah. I want to see like I don't like she's been writing these letters and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
So I want to see if like maybe she has a letter in progress or something as well.
Not in here currently, no.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Who went upstairs? I was just I'm taking some notes in a
Valkithra
notepad.
and Irina are both upstairs now. Irina kind of heard her snooping about.
And Rena went upstairs to go ahead and figure out what the fuck's going on. She has found her, and now she is still stealing from her.
And mind you,
all right.
So I want to point this out to everybody. I'm very meticulous, especially with the areas that I build of the things that are there. I will make specific mention of things that are only there because the game made me put them there. Like the shit on that table. Okay. There's the speed square. Actually, all that shit's there. It's all there.
Okay, what is the vial then? What is that?
That is a bottle of wine.
Okay, and if I open the little trinket box, or what looks to be a trinket box?
That's just going to be random letters to people.
Okay. Any of them say Madam Ava?
No.
Okay, I'll leave them alone then.
Okay.
Does she have a wardrobe style anything?
So
something where she can like quickly change out clothes?
You would have to look very closely, but you see that it's here around this window, and it's been pushed up against the window and then blocked by boxes.
Okay, I was definitely going to inspect the boxes because I don't know why there would be like massive boxes.
They're heavy, they're well sealed, and they're stacked on top of one another as best they could have been done by hand.
Interesting.
Sketch as fuck.
Right.
Why does Trayvok's character keep disappearing?
What?
On the thing on the side.
My internet keeps disconnecting because I'm in shitty internet.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It says Telspire has failed to connect.
Oh, rip sauce. Try again. If nothing else, we'll
let me just exit and reload.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait. As long as you're in Discord, you know what's going on. We're at a 5 for you guys anyways.
Okay, before I'm in here too long, I'm going to find that bedpan and I'm going to pee in it.
Okay, yeah, it's it's underneath. It's underneath
I'm trying to eat
bed.
sushi, man.
It's underneath the bed, and as you pull it out, you notice that there's like a half-baked log in there, dude.
Oh no!
Nice. I'm just gonna scoot it out a little bit, do my business real quick.
This is great. This is all off the cuff shit. I love it.
Scoot it out.
Yeah, it was under her bed.
Yeah.
She pushed it.
He's talking about the whole bedpan, not the turd.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot out the turd.
Yeah. Make room for your pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make room for my pee.
Okay.
Oh, gross! I hate this game.
Just palm it.
After I pee, after a pee, I'm gonna scoot the bedpan over to this little area right here.
Okay.
And kind of leave it there for a second.
Okay.
Then I'm going to see if I can't get between the top box and this this little thingy here, which I assume is like a wardrobe
Okay, I see.
or an armoire of some sort.
So,
Can I feel any clothing in there at all?
there's not any clothing that you can see, but do you inspect the curtains or anything at all? Like anything else that's around that?
Oh, I'm inspecting the whole thing. Like,
Okay.
I want to see, like, the
So-
boxes look like, as you said, they're well sealed, but I assume that they probably have like some, not for lack of better words, skid marks where the boxes have set up on top of each other.
Sorry,
Right
I'm
next
sorry.
to
That
the
was
shit
immature of me. I'm
can.
sorry.
And I would also think that maybe it shows like one box was lifted up against like the bottom box.
Yeah, so there are
Like right down here and then lifted up and over the
There
top, so it
are-
would probably look like it's pretty weathered or
it's
something.
almost kind of like a trail of scuffs instead of shit marks.
Skid marks.
Kind of along the trail. It comes
Okay.
in through this door. But what
Okay.
really kind of catches your eye and what's super noticeable is that these curtains are pinched in here, but you see small rips and tears that are probably like a half an inch wide in some parts, and then they almost look like they've been torn open and gashed, and they're much wider than that afterwards. You see holes that are roughly a half inch in diameter, probably just big enough for you to stick your finger through. And they look kind of raggedy. And if you were to look up kind of at the rod that's holding that curtain, it's very like the brackets that it was sit on are like almost torn out of the stone that they were drilled into,
Okay.
tapped into. So it's almost
Can
like
I
something has been
infer-
like yanking and pulling at that curtain.
Got you. Can I infer that this might be where Strahd's been coming in, or this is why she's like
It-
barricaded it up?
It looks like something's been trying to come in, but it's not whatever fashion that it's trying to come in. It's anything but elegant. Like whatever it is it's trying to
Gotcha.
get in here, it's
Gotcha.
very.
And they said in our
beast-like.
last session that they had been attacked multiple times. Like every night that the
Mhm.
Burgermeister had been dead, they'd still kept
No,
coming,
every
or only up until he died.
up until he died.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay, I'm going to check this table real fast.
Okay. There's really not a ton in there. A couple like linen, some stuff for the bed, spare blanket. There's a water bladder that could be used like to heat and then put up underneath of the sheets to help keep them warm when it's cold. But that's really about
Okay.
it.
Okay. I'll go back over here and I'll take this wine bottle.
Okay.
Everybody needs to have a good alcohol on them. And
Agreed.
then with that, I will go ahead and actually one last check. I'll check under the bed, see if there's anything else under there besides poo water.
Poo water.
No, man. There's some signs of like rat shit. That's really about it.
Awful. It's all poop. All
It's
right.
all poop here.
It's all
We all float down here.
Oh, gross.
You're welcome. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking.
Yes, you're done with poop now. Yes.
Yes, unfortunately you forgot to take it out this morning. It was rather
Oh my.
not
oh
ladylike.
My, oh my. Oh my. And with that, she just kind of like takes off.
What, she's leaving me up here?
I mean, she's come now, come.
Or is she
come,
escorting me?
come. She's just trying to hurry up and get away from you because she's embarrassed.
Okay.
Hey, Ian,
I'll converse with her.
Yes, I think so. What am I doing? I'm loading you back into the game?
Yeah, it says I'm waiting on GM.
Really? That's strange.
Yeah. Because I had to leave and come back.
Oh, you had to like
My game-
leave the game and
Yeah,
come
my
back?
yeah, like my game timed out while I was, and it was non-responsive. So I closed it.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get you in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll go to a different board here in just a second, and we'll see
Alright.
if I
I
can
got a
fetch
mouth
you.
full of wasabi, so I'm gonna mute.
Okay. Oh, it sounds bad. Okay. So we come back down. Everybody's got this loaded up.
Yep.
Irina has a rather flushed face, but doesn't say anything, and she just she
I
sees that
zipped the front of my pants up.
she sees that everybody's like ready to go, and so she gets the door and waits. So at this point, everybody will pick the door up, or pick the coffin up, and quietly lead it out into the streets, where a couple people will kind of be watching and just recognize that Ismark is carrying a casket, and so they tend to they just kind of follow you along. And with that, we is changing boards.
Again? We just got
Mhm.
here.
We change boards a lot.
Damn, I didn't get to check out any of the rooms.
Don't worry, because if we hurry and we get through this funeral, we're definitely coming back.
Ian, are you telling me to rush through this funeral?
No, I'm not
I
gonna
will
rush through the
not. I will
funeral.
not compromise your campaign.
Hey,
and its
if we're
ambiance.
gonna not rush through anything, it's gonna be this fucking funeral. I spent so much time on this funeral. You have no idea. You have no idea. I mean, I'm talking like I spent fucking like hours, bro.
I have a feeling I have a brief idea.
Yeah. So far, everything's been off the cuff, dude. we're we're fucking we're improvising it, and I love it. Talking about shit. It's a good time. All right, give me a second. I can never remember which fucking church it is.
There's
It's
two lines that are gonna stick out in this session. It's was it? You're like, I want to like check out the charts. That line, that shit had me geeking. And then it's all poop.
Yeah, it's all poop.
It's
always
it's all
poop.
poop.
It's all poop.
Let's see. Church of Barovia. It's not gonna be the church encounter one. Just Barovia Church? Yes, it is Barovia Church. Okay. Hokey dokey. No, motherfucker. It wasn't that one. My bad. Hang on. Bear with me.
No problem, dude. Take your time.
While we're waiting, I just want to say, Ian, you are one handsome mother.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh.
I
No
actually
one
can't
on
see your
the.
webcam.
You can't?
Compliments will get you nowhere.
It's not on the.
You have to click on it.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh, man. We got everybody here. Let me make sure I got my music and my atmosphere
that.
set right.
I did click on it.
Oh, that's
I can
weird.
see everyone.
I've had to re-click on some of you, and I don't know why it does that. But if you like exit out and then come back on, I have to click on it again.
Is this my atmosphere cube? Oh, it is. Okay, excellent. I was gonna say, man, I'm pretty sure I had what you call it. We're gonna go ahead and do. Where is marker block? We're gonna fetch everybody.
Oh,
Hurt body.
Okay.
I'm being grabbed.
Oh yes, we are being grabbed. Oh no.
Oh no, the grabbing.
Oh no. All right, so this part for you guys, this is just a lot of fanfare for me, basically.
Please.
All
Make
right.
me like one of your French women.
So everybody gets to be. All right, so finally we get to the scripts that I wrote. We get to finally get to the point where I'm at 9:40. All right, here we go. Gathered about the gate in front of the church, a cool wind blows, a scent of freshly cleared graves. The headless guardians of the gates could be seen in the distance to the left facing the church. The mist clinged to the open air like paint to a canvas. A small group of passerbys have gathered about the front gate of the church. Small commotion. Give me a second, dude. It's hard to read with my microphone in the way. Just move this out. Damn it. Of course. Okay. Small commotions gather as a large black caravan hauled by black Clydesdales with a very fine gilded bridle, the driver of which has a strange, depraved look in his eye, as though hope had left long ago, and that only desperation and madness remain. He quickly hops off the front of the caravan, and he runs around to the side, and he gets down on all fours. A heavy yet sure-footed boot juts down from the inside of the carriage and lands upon the back of the man on all fours. Just as that foot fell, another came down onto his back, onto the back of the now wavering man. With a short pause, the figure steps down once more. The fine dark leather boot turns towards the carriage before yet another set of finely crafted boots appear from the carriage in the same manner. Now in an elegant march, the boots nearest the carriage trailed by a long black and purple cloak about the front. A commanding presence could be felt over all of the crowd as Count Strahd von Zedovich rounds the horses, pausing a moment to gently pat the large horses as pulling his carriage. The small gathering of people have a mix of emotions. Some look away, others gaze at him without looking him in the eye, some simply frozen in fear. The carriage driver rises quickly and rounds the front by the horses. He has a very timid demeanor. He looks to the horse's feet and starts to raise his gaze at them as he passes, though the horses quickly huff and shift uneasily as he does so. The woman walking with Count Strahd has long black hair with bright purple eyes. She is a striking beauty, and those who aren't too afraid almost seem to gasp at her gaze, or as her gaze crosses them. And give me a second while we're doing that, because I got me some fancy shit.
Yup. He said fancy shit.
I did say fancy shit. Why is this not letting me go into build mode? Just copy this hoe and then just drag that motherfucker on up and then go.
The badass carriage.
Thank you. I didn't make that.
Sick carriage.
I seen that exact fucking like model set thing. It was very sweet.
Okay.
Glad you used it.
Faux show. All right. And with that, fucking Trayvok. Everybody needs to pull their characters to about here. Got a little overzealous on the everybody coming in. Make sure you stay up on the board. So I think somebody.
Yeah, and I am.
I wish you had said that a little bit sooner because I definitely did not stay up on the board.
You're the reason why I said stay on the board. All right, so everybody come here to the marker.
Yeah, and I am
Yeah,
no
sorry.
longer here. Do not know where I am.
Fucking dwarves. There I am.
There
Thank
he
you.
is.
Okay, and then
I'm back.
let's see. Give me a second. I gotta move Arena and Ismark. I'll move them back over here by Valkithra.
I'm assuming we all be kind of gathered around his mark.
Yeah, because you're still carrying the casket.
Do I see a coin purse on Ismark?
No. Give me 1 second. I gotta get Nat's.
Yeah, you gotta grab me. It's gotta grab me.
Okay.
Not too hard.
You
now.
like it.
Gentle.
Softly. Firmly grasp.
Okay.
Firmly grasp.
It's all poop.
Okay.
No.
All right, so everybody's in. Everybody's got control of their characters and whatnot.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then I gotta get one last person here. And he sees the lot of you, and he just kind of stops. And he looks at you, and he says, "What are my letters?"
What
Oh, shit,
letters?
that's Strahd.
Oh,
Trevok immediately whips out his letter that has the emblem on it.
Yeah, if no one else has one, Elion would have had the other two, so he'll pull those
Whoop!
out.
Okay.
Here you
Alright.
are, Count Strahd.
With his free hand that he's not carrying a
Yeah.
basket with, whips out a letter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elion also rummages with his free hand.
the woman that he got out with just kind of looks at Trevok and smiles as they're kind of carrying everything on. And you see the man from the tavern, and he just looks and says, I wish it not to be true, though I understand. And with that, everybody just kind of somberly watches as you all march towards the back. And I'm going to leave all the tokens here. I'm just going to pull everybody back. So everybody do me a favor, shift and click your people.
Mhm.
Okay. And then take your spots. Give me a second. Let me unhide everybody here. I'll just go ahead and make another GM token. Fit you. All right. Everybody got their targets or their stuff shift clicked?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Beep. I'm
Uh,
still
bu- bu- bu-
see
bu-
missing
bu-
person, but it's okay.
Shift click. All right, what?
All
Where
right.
to now?
Everybody shift clicked?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And just place your characters somewhere around there.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
Should
Zim zim
have
dalabim.
just unhid all these. I don't know why I had them all hidden.
You're trying to be as secretly hobbitses
Well, I didn't want to like overload
the
everything.
system. Yeah, that's fair.
No, I
Well,
got you.
Okay.
So I don't know who that woman was. I just know that she looked at me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's kind of
she
a-
got out of the thing with Count Strahd. That's she was there with him, and they'll just kind of come and stand here. She's hidden for some strange reason. I don't know why, and he will do
Alright.
the same. Okay. All right. So a little bit of time has passed. It's probably somewhere close to like 10 a.m. in the morning. Everyone's gathered around. There's a freshly cleared site within this tomb here. It's obvious that this being the nicest looking tomb within the graveyard, that this must be where the burgomasters have all been buried, you know, in a succession. At some point, this will be where Ismark goes as well. And Father Durovich, of whom you all remember from the last session, the priest of the Church of Barovia, steps forward with a large book, and
I
he
was there,
says,
but I'm back now.
he says, "Good morning, countrymen, distinguished leaders, and those of faraway lands. This impromptu gathering speaks volumes of the man that Kolion and Durovich was, and a testament to his leadership. To lead this procession, I will first recite the 8 tenets of the faith, for even Kolion in his most troubling times found solace in our Lord." He says, he looks down, kind of thumbing through the page as he does so. Watch each sunrise, for each day is a gift. Always aid. Strive to aid, to foster new hope, new ideas, and new prosperity for all kind and its allies. Nurture life. It is sacred. To foster new growth, nurture growing things, and work for the rebirth and renewal. Protect yourself. Be fertile in mind and in body. Bring hope wherever you go. Plant seeds of hope, new ideas, and plans for a rosy future in minds of all. Think ahead. Consider the consequences of your actions so that your least effort may bring the greatest and best reward for all. Avoid negativity, for from death comes life, and there is always another morning to turn a setback into a success. Rules are secondary. Place more importance in activities that help others than in strict adherence to rules, rituals, and the dictates of your seniors. And with that, he kind of looks up to the crowd and scans across everybody from left to right, and he states, The shadows grow longer. What must be done? And with that, the entire crowd recites, I will hold high my children that they might see the sun. And then Durovich looks back to his book. O morning Lord, the light in our time of darkness, we, your faithful people, give thanks and beg of you to grant the souls to all the faithful departed. Your mercy, peace, and deliverance through the mist. Here at the break of dawn we pray that those we love who have gone before us in faith may know the everlasting peace and find rest in your eternal sunlight. Free from darkness, free from terror, their burdens at last laid to rest. May the sun forever light your face, Colion. And with that, we shall see those surviving Colion place the first bit of dirt. As they place the dirt over his casket, let it signify the burial of the final chapter and the beginning of a new life. May the soul of the fallen Burgermeister live free from the suffocating grasp of the fog and roam free from its borders. And with that, both Irina and Ismark take just like a small handful of dirt and kind of ceremoniously cast it into the pit where they've set the casket down. Brightest of days, my countrymen, I bid you all farewell. And with that, he kind of just takes off heading towards the church. He'll go and wait out at the front. All the commoners kind of go with him. But you see Strahd kind of come in and talk to Irina, and Ismark, obviously he's not going to let her go. What do you guys want to do?
Are they altercating?
They're just talking right now. You'll notice, kind of watching them, that as Ismark kind of steps up, Count Strahd was going to reach for something in his pocket, and then when Ismark walks up, he kind of lets it go and he stops, as if he were going to grab for something, but he didn't.
Well, Trevok would grab some dirt and also throw it upon the casket of Coralon. Is that his name? Coralon?
Colion.
Colion.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing for him.
I guess Dan would probably go over, do the same.
Okay.
Yeah, Elion would follow suit. I
Okay.
guess if that's their tradition.
So everybody's going to just kind of pay their respects.
Yes.
Okay. All right. As you guys all kind of return,
I mean, because the locals do, yeah.
this woman that arrived with Count Strahd kind of approaches. And for once, you really kind of stop to get a good look at her. And she is just absolutely beautiful. Like, more so than ordinary beauty. Like, something almost seems off at how pretty she is.
Blue eyes, black hair.
Yes. She seems very fair. Her clothes are incredibly fine. And she just kind of walks up. As she passes Strahd and Irina and Ismark, she's kind of just like staring holes into Irina. Very jealous. It's impossible to miss. There's a look of just like savage disgust on her face. But as she kind of walks by, her head kind of cranes off to the side, not really breaking eye contact with Irina at all until it gets to a point where her head literally cannot turn anymore. And then her gaze straightens back up. And she looks back to you and she says, "Good morning, Trevok, my darling. Please tell me of your friends."
Trevok would immediately be like, "Aye, lass, Sorry, I slept since the last time we met. Who are you again?
Oh,
Jesus.
yes. Of course, of course. Where are my manners? I am Anastasia. I am a wife of Count Strahd and a former noblewoman of Valakai.
Ah, Anastasia. Do I need to roll bluff as if I'm recognizing her, or can I just go with it?
No,
Anastasia, wife of Strahd.
Stasia or Strasia?
Strasia. Anastasia.
Got it.
You and your Russian names. I can't spell any of this.
Hey man, this
This
shit
is
is
good
all
name, I
canon,
don't know.
dude. It's all canon.
This is bad place. What
Yeah.
can I tell you?
You can't tell from the language.
Yeah. But please, don't tell me of your friends.
So, yeah, Trevok would just kind of gesture to the rest of the group and allow them to introduce themselves.
Okay. She just kind of looks to each one.
Hello, I'm Elion.
Yes. Elion. Good to see you.
Caspian.
Caspian. Yes, Caspian.
I'm Thand.
Okay, yes. You are all much different than I would have suspected. Except for you, dear. And she just kind of like playfully like pats Trevok on the shoulder. Let's see. So, how are things
Trevok is
going?
looking very confused.
How are things on this bleak day? It is never good when a friend of the Count passes.
As good as it can get, Countess.
Yes, yes. That is a very fair answer. I agree.
There's not much to how you say appreciate during the day, so I guess this is your one chance to take some kind of solace in your existence, I guess.
Yes, yes. It is hard. It is hard to appreciate much on days like today.
Yes,
However,
days like today.
it is often time when I find that I have lost one that I'd cared for, that I look back upon how I knew them and why, and the things of them I enjoyed. Did
So
you?
Trevok takes that opportunity. Sorry to interrupt. So I apologize. It escapes me. How first did we meet? It seems it is escaped me. How long last since we last met, and how you know me?
Oh, yes. Trevok, my dear, my dear, my dear. This is our first meeting, of course. But the Count, he told me much of you. And I longed to meet you myself, so much so that I begged to come today. Why, surely it would have been Lormila instead of me.
Sorry, did you say Mila?
Ludmila, yeah.
Come on, buddy. Oh, buddy, come here. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy. I'm back.
All right.
Was there a question asked to me? I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. No.
I'm taking notes. Sorry.
Yeah,
No problem. No worry. I was like silent and I was like, line.
Everybody
Line.
wave.
Smile and nod.
Don't know how to act like an edgy elf from Feyland.
Has anything changed with Strahd and Ismark? Like, has any of their demeanors changed? Like, can we notice a shift in like,
Ismark
their demeanor?
looks kind of angry, and Strahd's kind of blocking Irina. So no, not really. He kind of just like in a huff, like you hear Ismark kind of like growl almost, and he's like, "Just let us put him in the ground."
So then Trevok would look to the Countess and say, Like, yes, thank you. I'm sure the Count has mentioned me before. The former Burgermeister, his son Ismark, invited us to bring his father lay to rest. Of course, we had to oblige, as honor would call for.
So she kind of just like rubs your shoulder, kind of like consolingly. She's like, "Oh yes, I understand. Uh, even if you did not know him, consoling the loved ones of a fallen member is always difficult. I understand. Worry not, Trevok." And she's almost kind of like
He is all
insistent.
up in my
Yeah,
business.
like almost like insistent on touching you. Like
Yeah,
you kind of
I noticed.
get a strange feeling that like if you were to step away, things would not go well
It would
for
be
you.
bad.
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
I allow it.
and as
Do I
you
do I pick up on this, Ian?
a little bit, yeah.
But
And she
I'm side glancing to the rest of the team as I'm getting patted on my back and consoled by the Countess. I'm kind of giving a side eye to the rest of the team.
so
What the other team determines that to be is up to them.
I see it. I see it as like predator prey kind of
Yeah.
feel. And Caspian
same.
approaches and says, "Countess, I understand that you want to console and or oh god, I've slipped into Russian. I understand you want to console and find a common ground in the mourning of your past Bürgermeister, but your everyone has their own language of grieving, and perhaps we should be sensitive in this time of community.
are you trying to tell me not to consult Trevok?
Of course not. It does not make
I
sense.
did not think so. And with that, she kind of like almost kind of runs her hands across his shoulder and the bottom part of his neck, but she's giving you in a way that I only could describe as like Karen-esque.
All right.
She's
What
looking
if
at
Trevok like kind of grabs her hand, right,
Mhm.
and takes it into his own,
Okay, she
right? So now he's like taking her hand so that it's no longer free to
mhm.
caress him as she pleases, but instead now he has grasped her hand, he's
So
taken her
with
hand
that
and grasped it and is kind of like, thank you.
with that open gesture, taking her hand and like kind of just like patting the back of it, like a I don't know, like a
Yes.
consolement sort of
Like it.
thing.
Yes. Right, you
She
get it.
she looks down at you and well, like tears kind of welling in her eye, and she offers you a what would seemingly be kind of like a kind smile, but in doing so, reveals uh, a very, very nice set of pearly white teeth, complete with two very distinct fangs.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And even though she hasn't like squeezed your hand in any way that would seem difficult, you can feel the sharpness
Trevok is
of
feeling
her
it too.
you
Yeah.
can feel the sharpness of her nails against your skin. Like even just with a light amount of pressure, you could feel almost like it wants to gash your hand open.
Oh god damn it.
And she just
They
looks back
Will
over
Robinson.
at Caspian and she's like, "It is okay. I will comfort him as best I can. As your friend seems to want to comfort my husband."
I see pretty much the state of pretty much the lay of the land, and Caspian makes eye contact with Trevok, and the message that he gets through the eye contact is, if I save you, I do myself.
That's to you, Trayvok, not to me. BT does.
Yeah. Get that.
And I turn. I
She
turn
mentioned.
to the group. Yeah. Go ahead.
How uh,
He's out.
At,
Oh man, did he just disconnected, didn't he?
I think he's having like connection issues.
Oh! Did he come back?
am I
Me?
back?
Yeah, he's back. He's
You're
back.
back.
He's back.
All
He's
right, I'm
back.
back. I'm back. All right, so I got Caspian's internal message. Like I gave him a look, and he gave me one in return. Was like, homie, I can't help you unless it's my demise. Is kind of what he gets from it. So Trayvok is just kind of like holding the hand of the Countess, and is like, well, I don't want to keep you from your husband.
Oh, he is busy. It is fine.
We also have a task, Trevok. Fan needs us to go and help with his errand. So
Ah, yes, yes,
Oh, you have an
yes,
errand?
Countess. We have
Yes.
errand to run.
Should
we do
we
have
send
quite
you?
a full day ahead of us, a full schedule as it be.
Of
I see the idiot
course.
corner has showed up. Okay.
Do you need
Let's
a
make
carriage,
sense.
or perhaps we can send you a servant if you like?
Any assistance would be greatly appreciated, Duchess.
And what would you like me to send you with? How may I help you? What are your errands even better? Perhaps I may have suggestion.
Oh, I would not deign to upset your day with peasantry as we have to take care of.
Oh, I see.
It's
So
quite
you
lowly work.
very well.
Let us
I
do
was
dragons
never
enter, stay
one
enter.
to meddle in the task of those beneath me, even as a noble woman in Valakai. That is fine. And with that, she just kind of leans in. She squeezes his hand. And to everyone else, it doesn't seem like it would be anything that would be forceful. But looking at the expression on Trayvok's hands, like his fucking hand is getting ready to break. Like she's really squeezing, and she kind of leans in to whisper, and it would be loud enough for everyone to hear. But it would simply go, "Rest well, my sweetheart." And with that, she just kind of walks away, and she turns back to glaring daggers at Irina and Count Strahd. And as she passes, she kind of like shows her ass, and she's like, "I suppose I will wait you at the caravan," and just like poof and like disappears.
Russian hookers, what you gonna do?
Oh, if only you fucking knew, dude.
I look
Anastasia is gonna whoop all of y'all's asses.
I look to Trayvok and say, "We are leaving now."
Yeah.
we should.
Agreed, lad. Great idea.
At the how loud did you say that?
I'm whispering that.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
whispering. Yeah.
All right.
Trayvok is whispering very vehemently. A vehement whisper, if you will. Yes,
Okay.
yes, great idea.
All right. And mind you, don't worry about any of these people. They all left. It's a lot to
Okay.
like deal with all this all at once. Okay.
So we're a pretty good distance away from them, right?
Yeah. You're probably I think fuck, we got rulers.
Outside whispering range, so.
Yeah,
Then
for
we kinda
sure.
look at-
You're solid like 10, 15 feet away.
Thane would kind of, you know what? Who's over here? Who's hiding? We kind of like Thane
Who's
kind
this
of
dude
Who
moves.
the
with
fuck do you
the
think
overcoat
is
on?
hiding?
Oh, that's
Who the fuck
nobody.
do you think is
Don't have
hiding?
him.
Oh, it's me.
Where's Valkithra at?
Merde.
Hiding.
Oh, okay. I don't
Hiding
see
behind the
Always.
tomb thing.
Oh, okay. Well, then if that's him, where's Nat?
Wait,
Yeah,
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 I
where
have,
is
I
that
have
correct?
not been on the map the entire time, Ian. I told you that at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay.
Is
It's
this-
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all
We're
right.
all
We're,
good.
we're getting ready to swap boards again. It's all good. How's everybody looking for
I'm
time?
always hiding.
I'm good.
I'm
I'm
good.
good on
I'm
time. I'm
fine.
on vacation, yo.
If we
I'm
needed to
not on vacation.
go another hour, would that be good for everybody, or is that too long?
I could not do another hour.
That's
Okay.
our.
It's up to you
I
guys.
thought that was our normal time.
No. 8 to 10s are like we're 10 minutes past our normal time.
Yeah.
I
10
think
past.
I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll call it here. We got just a little bit left, so let's knock that out, but we'll save the next part for next time. I think that'll be a good. This is a good
Oh, thank
like
God.
hanging you guys on the edge kind of a thing. So
When I have actual internet, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. We do
Yeah,
that.
sounds
We'll
good to
wait,
me.
wait till everybody has that. Okay. So finally you guys here is our
By the way, Trevok is rubbing his hand.
okay.
He's rubbing his hand where she was holding his hand. He's rubbing his hand.
Are you okay?
So Strahd's gonna excuse himself from this conversation really quick. And he's gonna, if you excuse me, is Mark. And with that, he's just gonna kind of come over here and talk to you guys. He's like, so I see you get to meet Anastasia. Was she nice to you?
Oh, she's very pleasant. Yeah.
Forget he's not so much like Borat. He's a lot more guttural.
It seems.
Yeah.
It seems she's almost as nice to Trevok as she is to you, perhaps.
She's quite fascinated by our friend here.
Oh yes.
I
Oh.
Count Strahd. She does seem to have indicated that you speak of me quite often. Your accountedness.
Let's just say, Trevor, that you intrigue me, which does not happen often. More than those that you travel with. And he kind of just shoots a side-eyed glare to Valkithra. And he kind of lowers his voice down, and he looks at Trevok. Give me 1 second. Well, it's for all of you guys. I know what to do. I know how to do this. I know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
No, I do know what to do. Caspian, where would you be standing?
I would have been covering the exit out of this because I feel as if
Show me on the with a ruler. Just dot me real quick so I know.
with a ruler.
Yeah, where are you at? All right, you're right over there. Okay, you'd be close enough to here too. And boom, get wrecked, Salt.
Bye.
He would just kind of kneel down and looked. Oh shit, he left. I didn't want him to leave. I was just gonna fucking deafen him. Whatever. It's the end of it anyway.
He moved the Strahd too.
Oh, okay. All right, that works
Oh,
too.
okay.
He kind of looks down at all of you and he goes, I do not like that one. Let it be known that if any of you speak to me the way that she does, I will see to it that no one find your body, and that you live the last of your days in Castle Ravenloft. Do you all understand?
We'll just kind of nod his head, like.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Strahd not won't be like this. Strahd will be like this. Good day.
Caspian continues to make eye contact from the back of the group, and he nods very minutely, and then breaks eye contact and like turns to go.
He kind of looks at you and recognizes that, and just kind of like acknowledges it, like good move.
Elion will not look at this guy's eyes. He's scared too.
Okay, Trevok, you got anything you want to add in on this?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. Like
he just basically stated that if anybody were to
if anyone spoke to
blackmail
him the
him,
way she just spoke to him,
no,
is that what you're saying?
like last time when he last saw you guys, and she was like, "Well, we'll bring you her for this," like trying to just barter with him. He was like, "I'll fucking kill you." It's so much so he's going to look down and just like, The love of my life is not a bargain chip. You will not bargain with her. If you wish, you may bring her to me, and I may reward you as I see fit. But you will not bargain with my love. Do you understand? And with that, he kind of looks at everyone.
Okay.
Y'all still won't look him in the eyes.
Then just nods.
Yeah,
Again,
nodding, but like looking down, you know?
I will remind her if I need to. Perhaps you will instead.
Trayvok is still rubbing his hand, but he like doesn't just bow his head. He kind of bows his body in like in acknowledgement.
And with that, like noticing that you're kind of rubbing your hand and like looking down, he laughs and kind of here with this I can bring Salt back. With that, he kind of like slaps you on the back almost like playfully.
Yeah.
But it would feel very much so like someone just hit you with a hammer.
Okay.
But he's, it's not something that's going to feel very good at all. But he's just going to kind
Right.
of slap you on the back and laugh and be like, ha 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 ha. Ha. It is
Very
good
much
to see you. I like you. You are all friends. You are all friends. Now, if you will excuse me, then you know what? You don't want to do me a favor. Call Ismark over here. Please. I ask of you, man to man and woman. Allow me a moment with my love. Yes? Would you do that for me?
You talking to Trayvok? I'm sorry.
He's talking to all of you. He's basically just
All of
asking
us.
you like, hey, bring Ismark over here really quick. Like, give me a minute alone so I can talk to her.
How far away is Mark and
Like 10 feet.
Yeah, they're about 10 feet, just outside of where he kind of like leaned in and
Yeah.
was like, hey, bro, like, do me a favor.
but like it would
let me
still
have
be
a
kind of close enough that like we would be able to see what he's doing at all times.
Yeah. I mean, he'd be far enough away. Like if he was just gonna grab her and fucking dip out of there, he would. But I would like to think that everyone's kind of figured out that's not really how he rolls.
We're like, he might.
Yeah, maybe. Who fucking knows? It's up to you guys. Figure it out.
Elyon just kind of shrugs and looks around still, refusing to make eye contact with us.
Valkithra will speak up and say, since you command so much respect, why don't you send him to us? And then have your way with your woman if you wish.
Would you like to have
Oh,
talk with her now?
bro, no, not the move, not the move.
All right.
If need be, I will.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
All right, hey, Valkithra, I think maybe just go do a perimeter checker or something. Could be some spooky stuff going on. Maybe just go see what's going on.
Elyon's
There's
just,
spooky things I need to go check?
Perhaps.
I think you'd be able to handle them really, really good.
I just didn't
right.
know
Well,
I
I
was...
think.
All right,
he's
with that,
trying to
then Trayvok
say-
is gonna kind of hail Ismark and be like, Ismark, very sorry to bring this up at this time, but we need to speak with you. You asked us to check on this lady Mary, and that's kind of Trayvok also kind of not looking at the count, but giving an acknowledgement, sort of in a nod, like he's calling Ismark over. Hey, Ismark, very sorry for your father. We've now completed relaying him to rest. However, you also gave us the task of checking on Mary.
So with that, he reaches into his pocket and he flicks you out like a gold coin that lands at your foot. And he turns towards Valkithra and he spits at her boot. And with that, he just walks off.
Such manners.
Dude, why
Well,
are these
Trayvok is gonna pick up that fucking coin and put it in his
Ismark's
inventory.
going to kind of come back and he's like, oh, yes, Madam Mary. That is fine. And he's fucking completely like not even recognizing that Strahd and Irina are alone now. Who's watching that? By the
I
way,
mean, I was just
say,
about to say,
'cause
like,
I'm
Van has
assuming
not.
everyone's kind of like
Everybody
looking
is.
at it, and
Van
everyone's
has like
like,
I
if
think
they're here at my
everybody-
microphone, he's there. Everybody's like doing this shit right here, looking past,
yeah.
looking past his mark. Okay, so you see
Not
them.
Traybach. Traybach is like,
Whatever.
look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at me, bro. We need to
Yeah,
talk about Mary.
It's like it's one
Here's
of
Mark
those
right
where,
here, bro.
where
Right here.
it's one of those where in the movie the main protagonist walks up and all of the sound goes out from whatever he's saying. His lips are just moving and everybody else is just focused.
Yeah, yeah. So he's over here having like a 5-minute dialogue by himself. You guys notice Irina and Strahd kind of hand one another a tuft of black velvet each. It's very fine. It
So
has
it's like
kind
mutual. They both got some shit
of
to exchange.
yeah. They're handing it freely to one another, and the
As
look
they go to do that,
you're gonna fucking die.
I will
That's all I'm gonna
use-
tell you. You're gonna fucking die.
Please.
that's
So-
okay. You gotta risk some of these things, right?
Not now. You don't. No, you're gonna fucking
Fearless
die.
Valkythra.
Does anyone else want to, before he goes to do anything wild card?
Do I see Valkythra like
I'll say this:
giving off, like,
Valkythra starts to
suspicion?
lean like she's gonna do something. She's been eyeballing a bunch
She's
of
leaning
shit this
back
whole
like she's
time.
about to fucking
She's-
lay
I want
into
to
him.
I want to grab Valkythra's shoulder and whisper into her ear, "If you value the lives of anyone around you, you will turn around right now and go. These are not people we tangle with, right? Not now."
Valkythra kind of sneers a little bit to herself, knowing that that's probably the better advice, and she stands down.
This isn't a weird flex. He alone could kill all of you in one round before you could do anything now. And that's by stat block. That's not with me doing shit. So you might want to tone it
He's
down
got
just a
ones
little
and I
bit.
got
Dude.
20s.
Well,
Yeah,
his name is Vampire Lord of.
yeah, you might want
Lord
to
of-
chill.
Like you want to Dracula.
He turned a
this
guy to
Dracula.
stone. He turned a guy to stone in front of you
He touched the
while
dwarf
you were
and turned
having
him to
double
stone like
inception
that.
daydreams.
I was about to say, why was double inception?
Yeah.
So,
No.
Mind you, that happened. Y'all came back to the town and that shit was there.
That shit was real.
Yeah, that
To
happened.
be fair,
For real.
Valkythra's wisdom is one of her lowest stats, by the way.
Don't worry, everyone else is gonna be pitching in, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Also, you have a super
Traybach
high
is just trying
charisma.
to
You're
keep
supposed to be really
Burgermeister's
likable.
attention. Like, hey, bro,
Right.
high five.
Okay, so they kind of just pass that off and like without touching. Like that's the other weird part too. They don't. They separate. They take their things. He bids her good day. They don't really speak in any manner of which that you could hear. It's too low, but he doesn't touch her in any way, shape, or form. He just kind of, here's your package. I'll take mine. Goodbye, kind of a thing, and then he leaves. And then
And this mark then starts with, and so that's what we're supposed to do with Mad Mary. We're all just looking at him like we're dumbfounded.
Yeah, as he leaves, it comes back. Yeah, so that is Mad Mary. Like he just gave you the whole fucking like timeline. Like when she was called Mad Mary from the very beginning to now, and then this is what. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And then with that,
Mad Mary up.
Endurovich, or excuse me, Donovich is gonna come back.
oh, the priest guy.
And Ismark will turn around and he says, "Oh yes, hello, friend." And Donovich kind of looks back at him. He's like, "Yes, hello. I assumed the funeral procession was to your standards." Yes, my friend. It was great. And he just kind of, they kind of look around real inauspiciously, and they're just like, "What happened?" And Ismark just shakes his head at him. "Not here." And Donovich just kind of picks up on that token real quick, and he's like, "I understand. What is your next move?" And Ismark looks at him. We are going to take her to Valakai. We will leave in a few days.
We hear all this?
Yeah. And you're fucking all
Shit.
right there.
Okay.
And he's, you may go to Valakai. Take her to Kresk, to the Abbey of St. Markovia. The abbot will take care of her. Let her know that I sent you. And Ismark just kind of nods at that for a moment. And Donovich goes, I will join you, but I dare not leave Dora here by himself. And Ismark kind of just pats him on the side and he's, we understand. You have other obligations. It's fine. And Donovich kind of looks at everyone and he nods. If I know where to take him or what to do, I would. But the thought of me losing my son is more than I can bear. But I wish you hope. Please, come say goodbye before you leave. And Ismark just kind of nods to him. This will be a few more days. We must go check on Mary. And then I believe that we need to take them to go see Madame Ava. He just kind of gives him a little uncertainty on it. If you feel that's what's best. And with that, scene, you're done.
What was the name of the place he recommended to take her to?
Kresk, Krezk, Kresk. And he says to
Do you
take
guys
her.
all have the Google Doc up by chance?
Yeah, I take I have all my own notes, but I'm about to add I'm gonna
He,
add like
I
my own
just
section.
pasted
and
mine
put a
into
bunch of-
the doc.
He
and
specifically
they could
said
probably stand for some edits.
to take her to the Abbey of St. Markovia, Markovia. And that's in Kresk, Krezk.
Sorry, Abbey of what now?
St. Markovia?
Gotcha. Thank you.
In Kresk.
Yep.
I didn't take super great notes, but I did take notes. So if you guys want to edit mine, I put them in. I just pasted them to the Google Doc.
Yeah, I've been thinking about like creating a new page and just throwing all mine in there too, and maybe we just all have our
What
own
I thought
sections
about,
and
that
something,
could
I
be
don't
cool.
know.
What I thought about doing was like notes for each session, right? So they're easy to find. So that's why I was saying maybe doing like a Google Sheet, basically where you just like merge and center one huge portion of it. And then, you have a section and then they have sections and you can just immediately go to wherever you're at. And then at the bottom you have tabs and it's like session 1, session 2, session 3, session 4, all the way down. They said typically if you're playing 4 to 5 hour sessions, this is somewhere between a 20 and 30 hour campaign. Considering we're somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, this is going to end up being more like a 40 to 50 session campaign, which is why I was saying if we get to the last session, if we make it to the end of this campaign, we need to do it
And
in
we're all
person.
still alive.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, where is
first
everybody?
characters.
You guys all in Houston? Because I could make a trip to Houston if the majority of you guys are there.
Not bad.
Me
Yeah.
and Brett and Nat are on Houston. Salt, I think, is in Orange or Vider. And then
I'm an hour and a half.
fucking Thand is in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So,
I'm out
Damn,
there.
Dan. All right.
yeah.
Out here.
So I'm just saying if we get to that point, I mean, we're still gonna have to bring like laptops because all of the maps and shit are on here. But
Yeah,
it'll be something that we have to like I have kind of an idea. I might end up DMing you guys for addresses if I can get them done properly. I have an idea for gifts, which is customary, I guess, whenever you do big campaign sessions like this one. It's kind of like being in a groom's party,
God damn.
So I have an idea. I think it's going to be cool. If I can get them made, I will. And then, like I said, I'll ask for addresses and I'll get them sent out.
He's starting to believe.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I put in some motherfucking work on this campaign.
I believe
He's
it.
starting to believe, even though he just warned me off of, don't you fucking TPK my group over here.
Oh no, it won't be TVK. It's gonna be TPU, dog. Like,
Yeah.
You.
I don't know
You're
if you
gonna
guys
die
have noticed,
alone on that
Greyhawk
one.
is kind of in the gravy right now. So
yeah.
you guys are up on your own.
So the one thing I do want to point out, because this is really subtle shit, and I try to kind of keep it kind of cryptic, but I feel like this would be something that's kind of difficult to pick out. If you notice, every single time that you've met someone new that has been kind of shady, they've addressed Trayvok first.
Yeah, I picked that up.
Okay. There is a reason to that, to which I will not tell you guys. You need to sit back and think, like, why Trayvok first?
I'm pretty sure I know why, but yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
hear it, man. Got my ear. I'll confirm or deny.
Trayvok is the one that touched the ghost.
Mm-hmm. You were the first person to show altruism and
The ghost in the basement. The
yeah.
ghost in the basement was all fucking crazy and shit. And Trayvok extended his hand and was like, "Please come with us.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone upstairs that is asking us to bring you up there." And
So
he extended his hand and he touched the hand of the ghost.
in
And that's when
doing
Trayvok
so,
disappeared.
in
And the
doing
rest of y'all had
so,
to fight.
you managed to like show yourself as like the leader of this group to him, anyways. Like that's how it's been construed. So his wife is now like, yeah, I don't take an interest, I guess. I'll
Sticking her
leave,
fingernails in my hand,
yeah,
you mean?
I'll leave that open to interpretation on whether that was him telling her to do that or her doing it on her own free will. But yeah, you got to meet Anastasia, and she mentioned someone else by the name of Ludmila, who
I didn't get that. That's what I
no
need to put in
one
my notes.
questioned. Yeah, make sure that's in there because she mentioned it would have been Ludmila instead of me.
Boys, I gotta pass out. I got work tomorrow.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
we're wrapping it here, man. Y'all have a good one.
I'll check y'all later.
Later.
Have a good one.
Peace, man.